Welcome back everybody, welcome back to the Doc Squiffy channel. So today we're going to talk about buffering. Buffering on your Firestick, stuttering in your films, loading, spinning, loading circle, annoying. One of the most, well, probably the biggest pain on a device you're going to get. So we're going to get right into that. We're going to give you a few tips, tricks, talk to you about it. But before we do that, if you can, do remember, check us out. Do hit that subscribe button. Check out underneath, you can hit subscribe, ring the notification bell next to the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if you like the video, hit the thumbs down if you don't like the video, and do drop us a comment underneath with any tips that you may have going forward. And we've got many other videos on the channel which will help you, which we'll show a bit later on in this video. So today, buffering on your Firestick. I am going to show you on a Firestick Lite, and actually I'm not that keen on this device. And if you go even slower than that, maybe a normal Firestick, you probably get more buffering than most. The Firestick 4K and the Firestick Max, 4K Max are the best devices which are going to buffer less, mainly because their processors are slightly quicker and they have that little bit more RAM on there as well for you to do more things at once. So doing things at once is one of the biggest problems which can cause buffering. So what can happen is too many things can be open at once on your Firestick, which causes what you're trying to do to be not enough power to do it. So your system freezes up, stutters. So it may not be the link buffering, but actually the system stuttering. So what we're going to have a look at is an app I prefer. There's another app out there called DefSquid you can use. I actually prefer Developer Tools menu for this. So to get Developer Tools menu, I will tell you in a second, but I'm going to show you what you can do in it. Okay, so you load it in, you can ignore this bit. One of the ones we have here is an option to list background apps and processes. Okay, so as we open this up, what it will list is everything running on your device. Okay, I've literally just turned on my Firestick. I haven't opened any app yet apart from Developer Tools menu. That's the only one I've opened. And look at all these running in the background. So you might just turn on your device, load up something to start watching something, whether it's Netflix or whatever streaming app you use. And it's already doing these other things in the background which are running. That's a lot of processes which is running at the same time. Okay, so what you can do is if you click on them here, it will take you instantly to each app and you can force stop them. The thing is here, you could go into applications to do the force stop, but you don't know which ones are running without this app. So you can click it. Oh, sorry, even easier. Let's go easier. Close all apps at the top. And then you can go to force stop, and then you just push the back arrow on your remote. And it gives you the next one. Force stop, back arrow. Force stop, back arrow. Force stop, back arrow. Okay, it might not close them all. You can go again, close all apps. We don't want to do this one because we're in it. Force stop. And if it doesn't, again, you can click on them and force stop it. Okay. Now we've just got the app we're in running. That would be a big difference to your device very quickly. When you first install this, you install it from the App Store. When you click on list background apps and processes, it will ask you to download a specific app. So just agree what it's telling you, okay? So to find it, we go find, search, developer, and it will come up, okay? Developer Tools menu. And here we go. And obviously you install it from here. And again, every time you click on one of the things, it may prompt you to install a slightly separate app, which is perfectly fine, okay? That is so you can do the bits we've just shown you. You can, if you want to, turn on the system x-ray, and at the top it actually shows you how much of your device is being used up. So you've got your system, your visibility, your apps, your memory, everything all on there. So it shows you how your device is running, whether you're in 1080p, 4K, and these sort of little settings as well are very useful for the instance of whether your device is running correctly. Okay, another quick one which might be useful for you. Let's do this one first. So we've got a couple more to go. Is actually your speed, guys, okay? And one of the best apps to check this out, to check you're getting the correct internet, because obviously your Firesticks are mainly wireless. There is ways to wire them in, but they work fine wirelessly, but you need to check you are actually getting the correct speed over your bandwidths. So there's a speed test Wi-Fi analyzer called Analysi. If you click on that one, I'm not going to update it now, but you'll have the updated version when you install it in a minute. What it does, it pings you down your speed and it tells you across there, and as you read down, for video stream type. So if it's not allowing you 4K streaming, do not click on a 4K stream. Okay, so mine's allowing me up to 8K streaming, 344 megabytes download speed, which is very fast, 33 up, 1080p streaming, everything is perfectly fine on my device. Okay. That being said, if I was to click on a stream and it was a 2 GB file size, I stand more chance of buffering than if it's a 1 GB file size. So make sure you are not picking on streams which are too big for your device, okay? Also, make sure you're not trying to stream too much when someone else is streaming in the other room, someone else is streaming in the other room, so the bandwidth in your house could be overloaded. This is other reasons. It's not always the stream's fault, but if you were getting buffering on official apps, these are some of the reasons which could be, as well as obviously what we've spoken about so far. Another good little tip on your Fire Stick, if you go to settings, go down to preferences. We cover a lot in here normally, but the one which could affect your actual device is featured content, okay? Featured content. Allow video autoplay, turn these both off and allow audio autoplay. That stops a video running right at the beginning here, okay? When it's an advert. So now it's just a picture advert. If you haven't turned that off, it'll load up a video which comes on stupidly loud and it's not good. And lastly, before we go over a couple of other little bits, settings, go to My Fire TV, go to About and Storage. Okay, here is a prime example of a bad Fire Stick to stream on. Okay, we've only got 732 megabytes of data and space available, not data, space available. You want at least 1 gigabyte in my opinion. I know we don't have a lot of storage on a Fire Stick, but if you ram it to the brink, you still need space for when you start your stream. The little size of a file, it downloads some of it temporarily. So wherever people have always argued this case with me, you can stream anything for free, it's legal, it's only downloading you can't. Technically, streaming does download. You download a temporary file to your device, and that sits in what would you class as the buffer mode. As you see that little grey line moving along, which is buffered, ready to watch, that's been pre-downloaded onto your device, and it's deleted after it's watched. So it's temporarily downloaded, then deleted. If you've got no space for that, it can't do too much. Okay, so you need a bit of space on there for it to allow it to do that. Brilliant. I hope those tips have helped you today. Remember, on the channel we've got loads of other videos. If you like those settings where we showed you there's another one in here for deleting and turning off settings which will help your device. We've got some stuff up here for quick codes, faster shortcuts. All of these things are designed to make your device run better, faster and better for you. And as always, before we go, quick word from our sponsors. You may actually be being throttled by your internet service provider when you do that speed test, which I didn't show you where the speed test was. You can get it in the Firestick App Store. I'll show you in a second. Get a VPN, $3.20 a month, I'll link directly underneath for you, okay? Directly underneath. That'll be one of the top links for you. Quickly, while we're on our Firestick then, if you need the speed tester, you can type in here either speed test or the actual app name. Analiti. And there it is. You can install that again directly from it. Brilliant. I'm going to get out of here. I hope those tips are helpful for you. All my social medias are linked underneath, so if you have any questions or you need any help, comment underneath this video and I'll try and get back to you. But you can also find me on my socials. I've got some Facebook groups, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, we got it. Linked underneath. Multiple channels, guys. And I'll see you all soon.